coconuts. Welcome in, welcome back. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm feeling pretty good, I suppose. I've been having a little headache today, but I'm gonna see if I can hang. I'm feeling okay right now. So where we left off, we did her hair last night. We got the rest of the skin blended out. So now we have her beret and then her little cup in the background. We're in the home stretch. I do feel like I want to try and do a denim beret, but I just want to see what that looks like in real life. Not that we're, beholden to anything according to how it looks in real life, because this is our world. Denim beret. Oh. Oh. These are not what I saw in my head. Interesting. I kind of want to see what like a denim patchwork vibe would look like. Oops. Hey, welcome in. Yeah, it was giving 90s. I think I wasn't picturing it with like the pockets and all that stuff. Everybody's so creative. Let's see. Let's see. I actually want to do a Google search. Sometimes Pinterest got a little too much AI that gets on my nerves. And I hate that. Hey, welcome in. I'm just scrolling and looking. I have like multiple things going through my head at once, and I'm trying not to overdo it. And I think I need to edit my ideas, because this could get tacky quickly. So I think I want to do denim. I'm not going to do the patchwork. That's a little too much, especially with her shirt. But I'll give it some seams. And then call it a day. All right. So I'm going to give it like a few little seams. But I don't want a seam going through the word. Let me do some reconciling here. That's why you gotta use the Ticonderoga, because these erasers are trash. Oh, I feel like I sneeze. Ouch. Sneezing when you're pregnant is like an electrocution process. Everything hurts. Thank you, thank you. Alright. I'm gonna have it coming up. Going around like that. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright. So I'm gonna get me a nice little denim color. So I'm gonna do Vivid Blue, which is B270. Hey, hey, welcome in. And I'm gonna like make the seams look like seams once I color it. Somebody's brakes are screaming for mercy outside my window. Hey, hey, welcome in. Hey, Hannah. I am doing good. Thank you for asking. How are you? I put in the Discord, by the way, when I said I was going live, I found the website. Benji, who colors on here, used it in one of his videos today. And, well, actually, I don't know if he posted the video today because, you know, TikTok will show me a video from 6 months ago like it just came out. But anyway, he used the color generator site specifically for Ohuhu markers. So I put that in there because I know we were doing the coloring challenge in the club using coolers.co. But this site is nice because it's actually using the color codes of your markers. So you don't have to try and match it yourself. Hey, hey. I saw a lot of beautiful images already in the coloring page channel in the Discord. I'm like, oh, this was a good challenge. So everybody got decision fatigue because nobody wanted to pick the colors. And I feel you. Oh, thank you, thank you. If you're using a 100% cotton canvas, what are the best type of markers to use? I'm probably not the best person to ask that because I don't color on canvas ever. Hey, hey. I had to switch markers. My marker was dying. Thank you, thank you. Since this marker is juicier, it's gonna be darker than the other sections. So I might go over the back section with this one just so that there's a little rhyme and reason. Yeah, it depends on the design. So for this one, I wanted to mark where I want to put the seams first. So I did that with pencil, but like her shirt, for instance, I didn't put any pencil down first. I just went for it. So it depends. All right. It took me 3 days to finish one page out of your new book. That's pretty fast. If you feeling like that took a long time, you're in great company because we take our sweet time over here. Hey, Miss Rose. All right. Let's find. Would you say the Ohuhu 320 is a must-have? I would not. I would not say anything is a must-have, honestly. I started coloring with Crayola crayons, and I had a great time. I think there are different things that people want to achieve with their look. And if it gets to a point where you feel limited in what you are able to create and you've been consistent, you want to indulge and splurge and buy something to help increase the amount of things you can do with your hobby, then I say it's a great option. But I don't think anything is a must-have at all. Cali art very, very comparable to Ohuhu markers. If you're happy with Cali art, you do not need to make that switch, in my opinion. All right, this is Gray Blue by Karen Dash. I'm just going over those seams. What's crazy is I use the same color for both of these sections, but one was running out of ink and one was juicy. So I took that as a sign to do the patchwork idea, even though I felt like I didn't want to do it anymore. But God said, let there be patches. And then I'm going to come in and add the grain of the denim. It just started raining outside. How lovely. A nice rainy evening, coloring with my friends. This is nice. The rain sounds so nice out there. All right. Hopefully it doesn't start storming. All right. I'll keep that handy for us. And then I want a blue that's not like too blue. Like more. Almost like a grayish tone to it. Let's see what this is giving. No, I don't think I can make that work. The color is bluish gray. They knew what I was looking for. Bluish gray by Karen Dash. Hey, Miss Donna, welcome in, welcome in. And I'm gonna do the same like green texture for the two darker sections. And I'm just covering it without blending it, essentially. I want the lines to stay. I have a Discord asked, is it possible to pin the coloring challenge post? I do have them pinned. Let me make sure. I actually pinned it this week, but I usually pin it. Let me see. General tab. How do I even see the pins? Pins. Yep. So if you go to the general tab and you go under the pins, you can see the Monday post I pinned. Happy Monday, happy Monday. So you can find them there. You're welcome. Hey, why are their booty cheeks commenting on my damn block? We don't need to hear nothing from you, booty cheek profile picture. It's like people have the power and the technology and the information to create bots to do things. And instead of it being something useful to society, it's booty cheeks commenting emojis in somebody's life. I feel like that technology could have been better used. You know what I mean? Hello? That's what I'm talking about, Z. Let's get some bots to take care of what really matters here. Take my mortgage down to 0, okay? Hey, Chelsea girl. Yeah, y'all always be hacking into stuff, but never where it counts. Never where it counts. Just touching stuff. Right, delete some medical bills or something. Hey, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. All right. I'm gonna take my pink white to add a little distressing. I'm gonna distress and like fray the hat a little bit too. I'm trying to decide if I want to distress the seams or if I want to stitch the seams. I might want to distress it. Let's see, reference. Distressed. Click. All right. I'm also gonna go over the letters in white ink. I think I want to do color pencil first. And then just use the white to do like little striggle straggles, squiggle squaggles. I'm just doing short back and forth using like moderate pressure. Hey, Don Don. My husband is ordering your coloring books to get me through my labor. Thank you. Yes. So exciting. When are you due? I never even thought about coloring through labor. Should I bring a coloring book in my hospital bag? Hey, twin. November, but this baby is not going to make it. I'm already having crazy contractions. You're already having contractions in September? Wowzers. I'm due December. No contractions for me yet. And I'm gonna keep it that way. Oh my goodness. Been in the hospital twice already. Are you good though? You're healthy, everything's good. That's important. My sister-in-law had a similar situation where she was supposed to be due late March, and then she went to her doctor's appointment. They said, yeah, you're not going home today. She's coming. She said, what? She came in February. She came in mid-February. And she was little, but she was healthy. She was good to go. She just wanted to get up out of there. I said, wow. Hey, hey. I was at the stop by. One of my favorite. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Today I'm drinking my current craving obsession, vanilla milkshake. No ice water tonight, okay? I should have had some next to it though, because I need a little water in between sips, you know, it'd be sweet. I needed it. I paid $300 for this to be Ubered to my house. I said, bring me this milkshake tonight. Thank you, Muhammad. You brought it very quickly. Appreciate you. Mr. Coco was at soccer practice with the little one. I said, this is an urgent matter. It cannot wait. It cannot wait. And it will not wait. This marker is too juicy. And I gotta do those letters. I'm scared. Where's my white gel pen? Maybe this is the time to use that. I haven't seen them in a minute. This might not be the time to even look for that. Oh, I do have a new Sharpie fine tip. Do I have a fine tip in white? Because I'm going to bust it open. Sorry, that was loud, y'all. Alright. This is the new Sharpie fine tip. Ooh. She may be the answer. All right. Let's see. I'm scared. I still wanted to have the stitch effect. Okay, we still got it. Why September gotta have so many letters? Sheesh. Why couldn't it say May? Everybody trying to do all these letters? Jordan. How you doing? I like this little fine tip. It's not too fine. It's not like gel pen fine, but fine enough. Whew, that stressed me out. Can't read it worth a damn. But we did it. Once it dries, I'll fill it in a little bit more with some pencil maybe. We'll see. And then I want to add a little distressing. Right here, my husband blowing his nose. That's not the rapture, y'all. That ain't the Feast of Trumpets. That's just my man blowing his nose. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's not time. Not yet. Cute, cute, cute. You can do like a real light hand and it won't like be too blobby for you. This is the new fine tip. Actually, am I supposed to show this? I can't remember if this is under wraps until October or if that was something else. Let me pull up my order. I'm gonna continue doing what we were doing, but let me see what my girl at Sharpie said. She said, so cute, thank you. Okay. Lovely. Okay. Please note. I think you could interpret this email in different ways. In one way, it kind of does say maybe not share it until October, but in another way, it does kind of say, you know, in case you want to share details with your community. Y'all ain't seen nothing. Okay. I didn't tell you not a damn thing. This is the regular old Sharpie. Yeah, just forget all of that. Just forget any and all. Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see. They know I'm a menace. And now she met me in real life. So it's like, I feel like when people meet me in real life, it's like, oh, I get her. on someone you need to meet, and then it all clicks. Like, oh, she's like unwell. She don't be meaning nothing. All right. Let's do this coffee cup right quick. By the end of it, we was hugging. She was helping me carry my stuff because we was cleaning out shop. We parked in a parking garage down in Hoboken when we went to the office. We went to the Sharpie office last week. And they had a parking garage across the street. So we're like going, looking. There's like 5 cars behind us. We didn't find a spot till we got to the 6th floor of the parking garage, only to see that every elevator in that joint was out of commission. Which, that's fine going down the stairs. I could go down 6 flights of stairs. But when it was time to come get that car, Mr. Coco, I'll be waiting outside. Because if you think I'm going up 6 flights of, hell no, to the no. So my Sharpie, and this is neutral gray. This is a Copic marker. And she was just chit-chatting with me. We was talking about old jobs that we had and how long she's lived in the city and, you know, her men or whatever. I was like, oh, we friends now. We hugged, we kikied, and now it's cool. It was great. When doing the sweater effect, do you use white gel pens or white acrylic pen? Sweater effect. Which sweater effect? Sorry, I just want to make sure. I'm gonna just make this cap a dark blue. And this is Prussian blue, Cali Art Prussian blue. To make the sweater fluffy, well, if I'm making a white sweater, then I would use a white acrylic marker to make it fluffy. Like, are you talking about like what we did on the Halloween page? Like this effect? If you're talking about like this was acrylic marker, and then I used pencil on top just to shade it. But to go over the black lines, you need acrylic. Sharpener, there you are. And this is Prismacolor pencil in the color Peacock Blue. Hey, welcome in. And this is bluish gray. Thank you for the follow. Pink, white. All right. That's looking good. So I'm gonna come in and finally shade the shirt because we did not shade the shirt. We just did the gray marker on top, but now we gotta actually get to shading. So we'll see what colors we can find that will work. Right now I'm using Payne's gray. Oh, you missed the hair. We did the hair last night. shading on top of patterned fabric is going to make it look even more realistic. So I'm gonna use a mix of markers and pencils. I already put some marker down in gray on top to start to create some of that dimension. And now I'm just refining it with pencil. Oh, y'all, I listened to Crystal's rant about Cardi. That was way out of pocket. And Crystal, the one thing is like, I've listened to the review for years. Not consistently, but they don't even be posting consistently to be consistent. But I know how Crystal sometimes be going in, you know, it's the read. But there were multiple times where I was like, that didn't need to be said. I didn't hear her call Cardi a bad mom. And maybe I missed it, but I didn't hear her say that. But she lost me multiple times. She lost me. That was a lot. But she seems unfazed, you know, she's unbothered. She popped up on my feed today. Crystal, I'm talking about. So, she lives to read another day. I didn't listen to Cardi's response. I saw that she responded on Spaces, but I didn't listen to it. The one I'm using right now is a Caran d'Ache pencil. Happy belated birthday. Huh? Okay. She was surprisingly calm. Well, I think there's not really a good way to respond to that in anger, because it's like this person is talking a lot about stuff that she don't know. What gets me is she was talking about it and from a standpoint of like she knows what goes on in Cardi's house. That was like just very weird to me. Like, I'm like, why are you talking with such conviction about it? Like, you know what's going on in the house, and like, you know, like what her priorities are as a parent. I didn't understand. I didn't understand. So, yeah, I think she stuck to like, okay, you know, like there's a pattern of decision making that, you know, maybe you should look within. But it's like, you can't be mad that she had 3 kids with her husband, right? Her husband. You don't like the husband. Okay, fair enough. He's not that great. But she had 3 kids with her husband. And now she has a boyfriend she's pregnant with. You can't be pro-choice. And then when someone chooses, you say you chose wrong. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, she took it too far from me. For me personally, I was just like, what's the heat? What's the heat? Now I'm coming in with bluish gray Caran d'Ache and just kind of going over that Payne's gray we just put down. I have to use different colors to shade each section. Curse you, patchwork. But I wanted to listen to it, and I didn't want to be persuaded. Deja vu, or are you still on the same page? Deja vu. I didn't want to be persuaded by other people, so I was trying not to like listen to too much of the conversation before I listened to it. But I didn't like it. I didn't like it. And I like Crystal. Thank you, thank you. Alright, that's looking pretty good in the neighborhood. So now let's find like a green situation for this section. I can already tell this is gonna be tricky. Is it? Maybe not. Not first try. That's what you gotta do. You gotta trick yourself. Like, oh man, this is about to be hard, and then bada bing, bada boom. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And this is Caran d'Ache Dark Sap Green. Oh, is she turned? I don't know what that means. Like, is she looking over her shoulder? You gonna figure out the vertical line, this line? This is her looking over her shoulder. This is her back. Right, cute, cute, cute. Now, for this section, I'm not sure what color I want to shade with. I know December. I wanted to do December early. I wanted to do November, December, and November. every time I go live, I gotta scoot back a little bit further, a little bit further, a little bit further. Because this belly is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And by the time December comes, I don't know. Let's try. Because I want to shade some of that yellow. And then come back and shade some of the blue. This color is Raw Sienna FSC. Right. And then it's even dark, not really. I'll just use a gray. That's not dark enough. All right. Milkshake break. My milkshake. So I'm gonna use my white pencil just to soften these edges on this cup here. Soften that shadow a bit. Cute, cute, cute. All right. But no, stretch it, baby. I'm gonna use the same green we used in her shirt for these leaves here. This marker is not juicy. Turquoise ink blue. Do I have another one of you? B5. I do. Let's give you a go. More batters, more batters. Coco, you are my comfort TikToker. Oh, that's so nice. I love a good comfort TikTok. I'm like a comforting menace. I'm trying to cover something. How do I do different colors of hair on hair? How do I do different colors of hair on hair? I feel like I need more information. What are you trying to cover? And what does do different colors on hair, different color hair on hair mean? Yeah, spicy comfort. I do bring the comforting vibes with a little extra on the side. Also, we picked Passport to Paradise cover. I got the email today. They tweaked it a little bit, which I always get annoyed. They do that every time, so I don't know why I'm annoyed, but I was like, why y'all touching stuff? But they tweaked it a little bit. I might have them untweak some of it, but we'll see. This is from the coloring calendar. This is September in the coloring calendar. I did a little more work on the 2026 calendar today. I have a girl looking in a mirror at her reflection. That literally had my brain doing flips. I've drawn a woman looking in her reflection in a mirror. I want to say this is my third time doing it. And I love the concept of it because I love mirrors and the idea of like reflecting, you know. The idea of reflection is a theme for me, which is why rest and reflect. So I love what mirrors represent. But drawing somebody looking in the mirror is crazy work. My brain be flip-flopped upside down. So that took me multiple attempts. I've been trying to get that page to make sense since Sunday. And I finally got it to make some sense. That rain coming down, boy. For next year's coloring calendar, should I put a border so we don't have to color in between the crevices, or do we like to color in between the crevices? Or do y'all just ignore this part anyway? Border? Okay, great. I'll be fighting for my life. I put a border on the new ones because I'm like, I'm not doing that on every page. I'm not getting in them nooks and crannies for every page. All right. I don't even know what I want to do for the background of this. '26 calendars will be coming next month, towards the middle of the month. All right. Pencil. Sharpen. This is that dark sap green. And since we have a little yellow on the page, we'll include a little yellow accent on the leaves. Is this gonna be yellow enough? Yeah, that's fine. And take this all the way down. And then a little white. Where's my white? Here you are. Just along that center portion. And then maybe like a little highlight on one side. Just because I like it. I like it like that. And now we rinse and we repeat. And I'm just going from the top, then from the bottom. Then I come in, and this is Raw Sienna FSC for the yellow part by Karen Dash. And then just white for the highlight, also Karen Dash. Then I Z. I'll just do that for this whole side. Truth be told, I don't be wanting to do this. I just be wanting to color these leaves and move on, but it does make a difference. The details add up. So I'm not gonna run from my responsibilities. I'm not taking too much time. I just want to get the color down. I like it to be like a little streaky, so it looks like the fibers of the leaf. I leave like a little bit of a gap so that I could come back with that yellow. Alright, now I could take this yellow and go down the center of these. Thank you guys for the follow. Now for the final touch, sharpen the white. So your boy, I'm so excited. Yay, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I have my first book signing this Saturday. I'm very excited. Trying to like get myself together for it. Get my energy up. Right. One down, one more to go. And then we're basically gonna be done. I don't know what I want to do for this background. And I don't feel inspired by it at this point in time. So that might be a color behind y'all's back. I don't want to just fill it in with the color. So I think that's why I'm like kind of hesitant, but I might end up doing it. We'll see. Dark sap green again. Right. I'm just using like very quick strokes, making it like a little more dense and blended at the ends, and then allowing those stray marks to kind of roam free towards the center. Alright, now grabbing raw sienna FSC. For this, I'm really just doing sporadic strokes. I'm not trying to blend it. I don't want it to be overly saturated with the yellow. So, hey girl, hey, welcome in. Something cozy, it's bookstore or coffee shop in the fall. Who are you referring to? What pencils? This is a Caran d'Ache pencil that I'm using right now, but all the pencils that I use, markers, etc., can be found in my link in bio. Just adding a little bit of white to the edge and then in the center. I love going to sleep to your voice. Call me the Sandman. I put all the coconuts to sleep. It's part of my responsibilities. All right. Down the middle. Tonight's vibe is a little sleepier than usual because I'm a little sleepier than usual. Alright, that looks good. That looks really nice. So now, let's see. I don't want to do the words without knowing what I'm doing for the background. Unless I do the words green, so then I don't have to think about another color. Maybe I'll do that. That seems like what I need at this particular moment, because I cannot think of anything for the background in this moment. So I embrace the change this season brings. Amen. And I'm still just coming in with that G5 turquoise blue. What is it called? Yeah, turquoise ink blue. Trying to be super light-handed because these letters are very small, very petite, very itsy bitsy. And the ink will bleed right on out. If it bleeds out, that's okay because we can also clean it up. But prevention is key. I'm like holding my breath. Yeah, this is cute. Very, very cute. Whew. I gotta be very, very, very steady-handed. Hey, how's it, girl? Welcome. In a past life, I was a surgeon. The hand is steady. I know y'all see it. I know y'all see it. Okay. Actually, when I got my nails done last time, not this past time, but the time before that, the receptionist was like, your hands are like so steady. Like whenever I pose them, like they just stay like that. I'm like, period. It's part of my job, baby. It's a part of my job. You be choking your mark. Do you choke your utensils when you're doing nails? Because I feel like if you are used to gripping, that might do it. So why are you choking your markers? Just pretend it's one of your tools. The grip is different though. Your hand positioning is different, so maybe that's why. Boom, boom, dun, 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 dun. I don't know, go. Well, you gotta use your hands for work so you can't tear them up choking on these markers. I'm gonna need you to let the Ohuhus go. Let them breathe. Oops. Y'all bitches don't stand a chance. We got Hercules. I'm like barely holding my markers most of the time. I just try to control it so that I can at least not drop the marker, but I'm not squeezing even a little bit, not even kinda. Hey Coco, I bought a book on 9/14 when the binder one's still waiting. 9/14. Do you have your order number? 9/14 orders definitely went out already. I'll write it down and look into it. Five two nine two. 55292. Okay, I wrote it down so I could look into it. 55292, volume 5. Okay, let me see. Oops. Make sure I get this to Mr. Coco. I gotta do it in a moment or I'll be no good for nothing. Yeah, it says your order shipped, babe. I see it right here. But I have your email, so I'll email it to you to make sure that you have what you need. We'll make it. We'll figure it out. Thank you. Who did I talk about? Coco and Marc Jacobs? Marc Jacobs is saying it's waiting for USPS to get it. Okay, so that's something else. So we'll have to look into that because sometimes they don't be scanning the scan sheet. So we'll look into that when we drop off our orders in the morning. I have your info pulled up here, so I sent it to Mr. Coco. Whew. Thank you, MJ. And I'm excited for the holidays. Everyone, it'll be good to like a great gift. So I'm excited about that for everybody. So this is how she's looking. And then I'll do the background once I have an idea. Right now, there are none. And I'm tired. And it's 11 o'clock. Not on the dot. But it's about to be cruising the streets. So hopefully y'all come up with something after a good night's rest. And I'll finish doing my little detailing on her hat and do the background, and we'll be good to go. Let's see what's going on in October. Ooh. Yeah. Have we colored her before? Am I just thinking of it because she's the cover girl? I want this to be like all brown. Brown skin, brown fit, brown. All right. Everyone have an amazing night. There's no live tomorrow. And Thursday we have our coloring club Zoom. So if you're in the club, I will see your beautiful faces on Thursday. I'm very excited. If not, you'll probably see me live next week. If I get home in time tomorrow, I might pop on for a little bit, but I don't know what time I'm going to be back. So I don't want to over promise and under deliver. And then Saturday is the meet and greet. So I will see the babes in Brooklyn. I'm very excited. And yeah, so anything that you saw me use, you can find linked in my bio. I hope you all have an amazing night, and I will see you next time. I love you. Good night.